I would really like to apologize. I'm kind of upset right now because the Life Walk had 9 segments apart fully, and YouTube failed to transfer 2 through 8. So, it's okay. I think I knew what the problem was, and those episodes are not retrievable. So the whole Life Walk that I recorded is gone, but I'm finish telling the story about my cousin Rod. So it was me, my cousin, my mom, and Bryce, and he was going to come to the movies with us, and he ended up dying 3 days later after my birthday, and he wasn't able to go to the movies. We went to go see Annabelle, and he wasn't able to go due to some health issues, but he told me that he loved me, and that was literally the last thing he said. He said, "I love you, and I'll see you later." I guess I don't remember specifically, but that was the last thing that he said, and I felt regret after he died. Not because I didn't even cry when my mom told me that he passed away, but I did feel I didn't even speak at his funeral. And when I went to the school counselor a year later, like the exact year later after the anniversary of his passing, he said that you shouldn't really blame yourself and regret that you didn't speak at his funeral, because he said that he was sure that Rod loved me either way. And I was like, yeah, you're getting paid to say that, but I see what you're doing and I understand. I told my mom the same thing, how I went to the counselor and how I was feeling that I didn't speak at his funeral, and she said the same thing the guidance counselor said, and along with the fact that she went into depth of how Rod cared for me, and how that my cousin Roy passed. If the video skipped weird, but yeah, how he loved me and how he put all of his life into me, and that we were basically best friends when I was younger, and I felt still a little bit of guilt, so I used the instrumental to a song called "I'll Be Missing You" by P Diddy and featuring Faith Evans and D12, I think. No, I'm extremely wrong. Sorry for that. Uh, oh man, what is her name? I can't remember. I will put it in the description. But yeah, I used the instrumental with the chorus, and I made him a verse to that song because I was listening to that song a lot and it was making me feel down and down. So I'm like, I'm gonna title this verse "Rods Only," and I did that, and I put the bars in, and then I started rapping it right after I made it, and because I could feel Rod's spirit, like, this right here is awesome. Thank you. And I can feel that, and I appreciate that. And yes, I'm about to cry right now. So it's like I can finally let go of all the pain and stuff that I felt, and all the guilt and all the resentment and the regret that I felt after he passed. And I could finally just like be free. And after I rapped it a couple of times, I think I rapped it like 10, well, 6, 10 times. Uh, I was like, the only time that I will ever rap this is when Rod wants me to. And if that is in a video, if that's in front of the family, if that's at a family reunion or something, I'll do it. Tell him I will do that anytime he wants me to. Just let me know, and let him know that I love them. And I felt like I still felt a little bit of guilt and everything, but that's just something that time has to get rid of. And I was like, okay, that. So right now I'm doing really, really fine, and I'm doing so much. And I remembered my cousin Christina, my cousin Rod's his baby, his younger stepsister, she, at his funeral, she was saying that the only time that our family gets together is during a funeral. And she was exactly right. And a time that I remember was when my grandmother, Eloise, when she passed. All these people came to our house for the repast, and I'm like, which is, for those who don't know, because I just found out a couple years ago. Well, no, I found out when my cousin Rod that a repast is like the party after a funeral. Party after a funeral. I always liked them, but I like repasts. They're dope. But yeah, I didn't find out until my grandmother's repast that not everybody there was on good terms with her before she passed. Let me say that. I don't want to say that I don't like. I used don't like in the previous videos, but no. But they didn't feel. And I was like, wait, how could you feel about this lady? She's awesome and stuff. Because she's my grandmother, and she was literally one of my caretakers through my whole, like, my baby years, my kid years, and I loved that. And but I was seeing how all these people in the house, not all of them liked her, but they were all there because we're family. And then I seen that our bond is strong through any beef that's there. So, and this is a cheap plug, I'm sorry to all those who passed that I'm using, but this will be all mentioned in my new book, Family Union, which will come out sometime either beginning of next year or the end of this year. End of this year, beginning of next year. I'm going to be making it from in between that time span. But yeah, and I'm going to be mentioning all the family beef and stuff. And the funerals will be involved. But that was the similar thing of how our family can get together at times of like low. And if you ever heard the song Death is Dad by Andy Mineo, that's exactly how it is. The beginning half, that's exactly, the beginning portion of that song, that's exactly how my family is. And my thing is to change that. And my mom said, well, I'm thinking family reunions and stuff, and I thought to myself, our family has so many burnt bridges. You can't even, like, begin to think about it. And you're like, oh, well, this is crazy. And how could you get together if you didn't even like the person who we're crying for and grieving for and stuff? But it's like, you know what? Not even time for beef. I know I'm pointing fingers, and I probably wasn't even born when some of this beef was made. I can guarantee I wasn't here for most of it. But yeah, and the ending of the life walk, I was just saying that I want to make this a challenge because it is so difficult walking outside and seeing people. And during this life walk, I was walking past people were staring at me, people saying hi to me and stuff. But you gotta really overcome your fears, and that's, embarrassment isn't one of my fears. I don't feel embarrassment like I used to, but not saying that feeling embarrassment is wrong, but it's just not my cup of tea anymore. But basically it was to do something like this, break stereotypes. Like, I was doing yoga previously, but yeah, and I live in a predominantly white neighborhood, so what they think about black kid vlogging doing yoga before and saying hi to cats and actually playing around with toys and stuff. But 16-year-old, yes, I'm a 16-year-old who plays with toys. That's fine. I'm childish as F, like, honestly. But I just took this time here and, like, just wanted to take advantage of it and just be like, this is a beautiful day. Let's do this. Even if it wasn't a beautiful day, I was motivated last night. Well, this morning, technically. No sleep, but at all. But yeah. I challenge everybody who views this video to do the same. It'll be in the description down below. If you want to know what you gotta do, you just get up, go. Get up and go. If you want to do it with a parent, get up, go. If you want to do it with a younger sibling, get up, go. But I do advise you eat breakfast first. I'm kidding, but no, yeah, because I didn't eat breakfast yet. But either way, I appreciate everybody who watches this video, whether they hate it or don't. If you like it, of course. Leave a comment down below if you think I should do this again. I'll probably stream it next time if I do it again, but, I said do. See, I told you, childish AF. But, I'll probably do a stream if I do this again. For those who want to see more of my content, please subscribe. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. I appreciate you watching this video either way. I know this video is kind of corny, cheesy, but it's like, I'm feeling all these emotions. So if you really don't like emotions or like emotional corny videos, thank you for sticking with me this far, because this 11 minutes is crazy. But with that being said, I wish y'all peace, love, and positivity. I'm sorry, that was bad. I wish y'all peace, love, and positivity. And remember to smile. Young Wise said out. Peace, world.